He came and got us, which was great. But he also came over, I mean, which is a blessing. I mean, he chopped up some fresh fruit and everything for us, and coconut. I mean, chopped it all up, you know, real nice, that we can have later to eat and everything. Then we headed out, went up into the mountains, which is great. And so we had a good time. Very hilly.
Yes.
I mean, like going up. And it was funny because my ears started, well, my ears didn't pop going up there, but when it came back down, for some reason, my ears started popping.
Right.
But it was some rough terrain, but it's amazing if you live there. You're just so accustomed to it. Like, you know, all the little ways to drive and you going around this thing. And for me, I'm like, oh, how could I do this? I wouldn't know what, you know what I mean? But you live there, so you know how to maneuver and get through things very easily.
Right.
And so I think it started raining a little bit. It did. Yeah.
So day one was when we arrived. And then when we arrived, it's like we just chilled because we were a little bit jet lagged. Yeah. Day two was when you got the ride to.
Right.
Yeah, that was day two, because it was too much day one because we already flew in, you know, so that was a little bit. And so day two now, Dad picked us up from the Airbnb.
Right.
And then that was when we were going to my hometown.
Right.
To kind of spend some time with Dad. And of course he cooked.
Yeah, oh man. I enjoed that.
You did?
Yeah. What did he cook?
You tell me what you ate.
I don't know. It was good to me. It was like, it was good. But he respect, because, you know, you don't eat meat, things like that, or certain types. So he made it. It was
Kamaloo.
nice. Yep.
With yams. And you got green bananas. Yeah. And then he made you the fish.
Fish, and with the special sauce.
The special sauce he made.
Can't talk about that, right? Special. Can't talk about that.
The ingredients.
You know, might have to, you know, something might pop off later. We don't know, so we're gonna keep that between the family. You know, we got nothing, you know. But it was good. Though. It was good. Yeah, it was beautiful. You know, like I said, I really enjoyed it, and just going out. Got the time to just kind of, you know, spend with them. You know, it's funny because, you know, we're out there talking and everything, and up in the hills, and of course it starts raining. Yeah. And it was great because it kind of created the whole atmosphere. It's like two men, we're just out there still talking, you know, and we're just raining, and it's just like we're smiling, just enjoying the fellowship, getting to know each other, and everything really connecting. I thought that was great. Yeah, I mean, it was just really an overall beautiful trip. I was really glad to be able to, you know, meet, you know, Jhinil's dad, see where she come with. The biggest thing, one of the things where you lived, you know what I mean? So I walked through the house and everything, and it's, you know, to see what, you know, her father built, you know, base of the house. And so it was very, you know, humbling, you know, to be able to just walk through and just say, oh, Jhinil was in here. You know, Jhinil grew up in here, you know, and going through the bedrooms and everything. And so it was just a great experience. And then we went to, what was it? What's the name of the place? The Track Star.
Oh, you went to Usain Bolt Tracks and Records. Restaurant.
Yeah. So we went there and we ate. Of course, that was funny because, you know, as far as now, I wanted fillet of fish, okay? Apparently that's an issue there. I don't know. It's like, no bones? Like, what do you mean? You know, so that was kind of a funny thing because I wanted the fillet of fish. And of course, the other men, you know, her dad and his friend, and them, you know, wanted to say, no, we got to have bones. So what are you talking about? You know, like, so that was kind of a funny joke, you know, going back and forth. But I want to fillet of fish. I'm not trying to choke. I'm trying to get to a wedding. I can't have nothing, you know, all that, you know, my esophagus is not working. So, but it was great, you know, it was pretty good food, you know, pretty good food. Oh, you went to your favorite pizza.
I went to Me Hungry, and of course that's
Me Hungry.
Yeah, Me Hungry. And of course that's like a raw food restaurant. And so I had their pizza, which is known for pizza. Everything is pretty much raw. The crust, everything. And my toppings, I remembered my toppings were pineapples, akis, plantains, and lettuce, but it was really good. So that's what I had.
Yeah. No, it was really good. It was really good.
And then I bought juices there as well.
Yes.
So I bought the sorrel. I remember the June plum and the guava.
Yes.
They were really good.
Wow. Another thing was interesting too. I remember we were going to stop to the gas station, had to fill up and everything.
Right.
And I heard all of this music, which was interesting because it sounded like a parade was coming down the road. So I'm thinking, hey, I'm American, so I'm like, oh, it sounds like a marching band parade thing. And so I see this truck and I see, the band on the back of the truck and the drummer and all of that going on. And then that's what I think you told me that it was a funeral.
Yes.
Then I'm like, should I be this excited? I wasn't sure. I was like, I thought, I didn't know. But then I was like, well, shoot, I want my funeral to be like this. I mean, that thing, it was like, you would have thought it was like a marching band procession going on.
Right.
The way they was, hitting it and everything. I was like, wow. So I caught a little bit on video, but it was like at the last minute because I didn't realize what it was, so I was like, oh, but yeah, I was like, wow, I would love, it was very celebratory, which I really liked, it didn't feel like they were down.
No.
It felt like they were celebrating someone's life. And I was like, wow, that's beautiful.
Yeah, that's deep.
Yeah. And what we did, we got some bread because we were going to.
Price right. Yep. So we had the bread. So of course, back home, so fresh bread is a big thing for us. And so we like to purchase bread from the bakery, and of course, one of my sisters, she texted and she was like, y'all got the bread. She said, make sure Derek tastes the Price Right bread. I'm like, we're on it. And so what was your experience of the bread?
It was good.
It was good?
I thought, yeah. We, I know we had not even that, but like I said, we stopped, did the bun and cheese.
You liked the bun and cheese?
The bun and cheese was good. We warmed it up, put some cheese in it.
Yeah.
And, I had to warm it up. I like mine warm.
Mine, I just eat it as is. Just squeeze the bun.
I liked it because it was like just melted just a little, but it was still hard, but it was just a little melt softness in it. Perfect.
I just squeeze that thing in and just bite.
Yeah, I enjoyed it. I said, so yeah, I mean, I think it was just a great time. There's so many memories.
Yeah.
I'll never forget. Yeah. So, I mean, like I said, I was glad, of course it was, bittersweet at the end,
because it was a short trip.
Yeah.
Because it was just to meet Dad. It wasn't really a vacation.
Yeah.
So it was
literally a couple of days, 3 days, 2, 3 days.
2, 3. The third day we were actually heading back home.
Yeah. And so we was able to, basically meet back at the resort. And so, Dad, we hugged everything, took pictures. And it was great. Found out later, because out of all of this, of course, I was nervous. Now I'm actually asking technically for his daughter, but throughout the whole thing, it was just like we were just fellowshipping, just having a good time interacting. So my brain, I wasn't thinking like to formally ask, like say something. It was just like we were talking. I was just talking about how wonderful she was and just a great person and everything. And of course, Dad agreed, so, and, but later, he came around and what did he say? He gave me a thumbs up. He gave me an A+.
He did say that.
Yeah, what did he say? He said,
he said, just in case Derek is asking for my permission, he got an A+.
That's right.
Yeah.
That's right. So I did my thing, so.
But before we go, though, you got to tell us something. Like, so when you were in Jamaica, like, was there any word that stuck out to you or anything that you learned in patois?
No?
Nah.
I mean.
You were there the whole time and nothing came to mind? Like, you don't remember anything?
Just man. And that was my favorite.
What was your
I mastered
favorite?
the art of that. Basically, you're gonna hear a lot of that. You know.
What did you master? Huh?
Yeah, man.
Okay.
Yeah. And respect. Yeah, I love that though.
You
That's
love
why.
that?
Yeah. We did a lot of respect and manning and all of that. but no, it was good. And like I said,
really
we
was good.
just wanted to share that. Like I said, you all are following us on our journey, and so we just want to share all the little moments and things that we have. Then I go to every detail because it's a lot.
It's a lot.
As we go through this, but we do want to share. Just kind of take you on a trip with us up to marriage and probably beyond. I'm pretty sure. So. You have anything?
No, you said it all.
I said everything? Yeah. All right. Well, I'm Derek.
And I'm Jhinil.
And we're Jamerican Love, and we'll see you on the next episode.
Bye.